All right, VC, how's it going? Mr. Boulder here. Collection update today. Picked up some stuff recently, some new stuff, and some bits I've been meaning to pick up for a while. Finally got off my arse and picked some stuff up. So shall make a start now. CDs and vinyl today, and as always, we'll start with the CDs first. First one is Rainbow's Difficult to Cure. Sorry about the glare there. Um, yeah, when I was putting my Rainbow albums onto my iPod recently, I realised I didn't have this on CD. I thought I did. Had it on vinyl for ages. Really good album. This is their first with Joe Lynn Turner. Come out in 1981, so this is 40 years old now. Yeah, really good stuff. Everyone knows the first song, I Surrender. There's other great stuff on here though. Can't Happen Here, Freedom Fighter, No Release, Magic. This is a really good album. I really enjoy it. Good to plug a hole in the collection, and didn't know the hole was there, but it's been filled now. Brilliant guitar work from Richie Blackmore as always. Brilliant stuff. Really glad I finally got around to picking it up. A hole in the collection plugged at last. Next up is some new death metal from Poland. Glare again. There we go. Vader. This is called Solitude in Madness. A good album to cut your teeth on if you're if you're looking to get into death metal, I should say. Because it's not quite as extreme as they were in the olden days, but a really, really good album. I was completely unaware that this was out till I saw Brendan Von Doom show it probably about 6 weeks ago, something like that now. Yeah, giving it a few listens, really, really good. Thoroughly recommend picking up if you're into your death metal. If you're looking at dipping your toes into the pond, this is a good place to start, I think. Yeah, production sounds fantastic. This is our Nuclear Blast, I believe. Brilliant stuff. If you've not grabbed it, I highly recommend checking it out. One I haven't listened to yet, so I can't say too much about it. This is Tankard's Rest in Beer from 2014. Again, out on Nuclear Blast. Can't say much about it because I haven't listened to it yet. So, yeah, we'll be popping that in the car this week. One I've been looking at picking up for a long time, and I finally got me off my arse and got it. This is Narcotic Wasteland, and I can't remember what it's bloody called. I can't read it. The bloody writing's so small. This is if you're not familiar with him, this is Dallas Toler Wade's band now. He was in Nile for about 20 years. Fantastic musician, vocalist. I was gutted when he left Nile. But he's doing this now. He hasn't given up on music, which is great. If you're into Nile, you'll like this. Fold out Digipack. Brilliant stuff. Dallas's riffs are just amazing. And the guy knows how to play the guitar. Great vocals. I'm so glad he didn't leave music altogether. This is in 2017. Really good stuff. If you're into your technical death metal, I highly recommend grabbing it. It's really good. Production's great. Sounds good. It could sound better, but it's certainly not terrible at the same time. But some good technical death metal here from Narcotic Wasteland. I think this is their only release at the moment, so hopefully they have another album coming out soon. But yeah, check that out if you're not familiar. And one more CD. Gamma Bombs. This is Speed Between the Lines. Speed Between the Lines. This is a few years old now. Good album. I've been listening to Gamma Bomb for years, but I hadn't picked up anything for about 10 years of theirs. I remember when there's a CD. Citizen Brain came out. No, actually, it was Tales from the Graves in Space, their first album. I listened to that loads back in the day. And I got the next album, and then I didn't pick up anything literally till a few weeks ago. Cloudy was talking about Gamma Bomb, and it made me think, oh yeah, I haven't listened to any of them for ages. So grab some Gamma Bomb stuff. This is a good album. What's the best track on this? Kurt Russell's really good. 66616's really good. Face Blaster, World Gone to Hell. Gamma Bomb had never made a bad album in my opinion. This is really, really good stuff. Some nice thrash from over in Ireland. Check it out if you've not heard it. And now on to some records. First up, something I showed last week. Tankard's debut, Zombie Attack from 1986. This literally turned up about 10-15 minutes after I finished filming my video last week. Picked up the CD and I knew I had to grab the record. This is a really, really good album. The best German thrash debut as far as I'm concerned. Printed in a sleeve. And nice splatter. Quite like this one. I'm really on the fence when it comes to splatters. Some I really like and some I can't stand, but I do like this one. Great songs on this. Title track's brilliant. What else have we got? Yeah, Acid Death, Mercenary, Maniac Forces, Empty Tankard, Poison, Screaming Victims. It's a really, really good album. Yeah, I didn't have this till a few weeks ago, and I'm really, really glad I picked it up. Been in Tankard for quite a while now, so it's about time I got off my butt and picked this one up. So that's that one. And some more Tankard, The Meaning of Life. This is from 1990. Another good album. Open All Night, We Are Us, Dancing on Our Grave, Beer Muda, The Meaning of Life, Space Beer, Barfly. Another really, really good release. Tankard, a band I don't think really get enough recognition. I think they're great. This is a swell. Well, it's meant to be a swell, to be honest. They didn't choose a great background colour for the swell. Just sort of a green vinyl, really. From the hype sticker on the front, it makes it look like it's got a real red swell that you can see clearly. But it's just not really there, I don't think. Still a pretty nice looking record though. And a great album. Plug in some holes in the Tankard collection. There's still quite a few more to get. But it's great thrash from Germany. Absolutely love this. Great album. If you haven't got it, I highly recommend going and checking it out and giving it a listen because it's really good. Up next is my first album from Incantation. A name I've seen about loads over the years, but I never got around to picking them up for some reason. Mark GBC showed this recently and it reminded me that I'd never actually got around to listen to them. This is Sect of Vile Divinities from last year. Good stuff. Doesn't blow me away, but it's a good album. Enjoyable to listen to. It's come on this vinyl, which, to be honest, looks like someone's blown their fucking nose on it. Not great colour. Far from dreadful, though. Yeah, a good solid death metal release. I need to check out other stuff, though. Listened to it about 2 or 3 times. A good album. I'm sure there's better ones out there of theirs. But definitely glad I picked it up. And I finally got myself into some Incantation stuff. At long last. Up next is an album that's been showed loads in the VC recently. Everyone's talking about how brilliant it was. And it certainly lived up to the hype. From over here in the UK, up in Scotland, Hellripper. And this is The Fair of the Poisons. Brilliant stuff. Sometimes you hear about albums and they don't quite live up to the hype. Not the case here. This is really, really good. If you're not familiar with them, black and thrash metal, the music's proper thrash and the vocals are proper black metal. Brilliant stuff. I really need to listen to more black and thrash. This is the first black and thrash album I've got, I believe, and I need to do some more research and pick up some more stuff. This is a one-man band. The guy plays all the guitars, all the bass, does all the vocals. I think the drums are programmed, but you can't tell. They sound fantastic. They sound real. A brilliant album. This really has lived up to the hype. Listened to this quite a bit recently, and it's probably going to be going back on the turntable later on today. Give it another listen. Essential stuff. Absolutely lived up to the hype. Not a dud whatsoever. Brilliant stuff. Hell Ripper. The Feral Poisons, and this is from last year. Some more Gamma Bomb. Like I say, Cloudy was talking about these guys recently, and it made me think. So many albums I haven't picked up. This is Untouchable Glory from 2015. I think I saw him with Bloodstock this year. It was around about that time anyway. Another good album. Yeah. Drinkers Incorporated, My Evil Eye. She Thing, James Joyce, I Will Haunt You. Like I said earlier, I've never put out a bad album. Great thrash metal from over in Ireland. There's the gatefold. Nice printed inner sleeve. And just black vinyl this time. Another side thrash metal album. These guys don't let you down. Really good stuff. Glad I finally grabbed it. Took a while, but got there in the end. And at the same time, I ordered the brand new album, Sea Savage. Just came out just last year. Again, another really, really good album. Spun this quite a few times. Title track's really, really good. She's Not My Mother, Todd. Lord of the Hellfire Club. Rusty Jaw. Ready, Steady, Go. Gamma Bomb don't take themselves massively seriously. Tongues are in their cheek. But they're certainly not a joke band. Lyric in a sheet here. And this comes on Blue Sea vinyl. Nice colour. Looks good. Good album. Like I said, it don't let you down. And I'm really glad I picked this up. I actually didn't even realise it was coming out. And then I think Cloudy showed it, and I was completely unaware of it. So yeah, finally got around to picking this up. Great stuff. If you love your thrash, if you're not familiar with them, give them a listen. Don't take themselves too seriously, but certainly not a joke band at the same time. Great stuff from Gamma Bomb. Sea Savage, that was come out just last year. A gore grind classic now. Carcasses, and I can never remember the bloody title. Reek of Putrefaction, is that? I think so. Yeah, they've dropped the ball a bit here with regards to the cover. A lot of people were pissed off because they've released it with the censored cover. Doesn't bother me too much, but to be fair, people were asking when they first advertised these on Facebook that they were being reissued. Is it going to come with the original artwork? And he didn't answer anyone, and he should do, really, you know. Just a standard black vinyl. I'm not going to lie, probably my least favourite Carcass album. I don't think it's brilliant, but not bad. But they certainly went on to do much better stuff as far as I'm concerned. Some people couldn't care less for the likes of Heartwork and that. They prefer the early gore grind Carcass. I personally prefer what they went on to do after this. But a good album. This is from 89, I think, or probably 88 actually. But yeah, glad to finally grab that. Plug another hole in the Carcass vinyl collection. And another, Symphonies of Sickness. This is from 1989, so yeah, debut's definitely 88. This is a big improvement for me on the debut. I think they were just going for all-out shock value on the first album. This is still pretty shocking with regards to what some of the songs are about. But, better songs. It seems like they've focused more in on sort of writing proper songs rather than just going for all out sort of fury on everything. Exhumed to Consume is really, really good. And loads of other stuff is really good. Slash Dementia. Loads of other stuff I'm not going to sort of mention because they are disgusting song titles. But a good album. Definitely improvement on the debut as far as I'm concerned. Glad Earache reissued these because original copies are bloody hard to get hold of. And especially this one. Swan Song, the last album they did before they broke up back in about 97, something like that. A lot of people hate this album. Don't know why. I absolutely love it. Like I say, a lot of people prefer the earlier gore grind stuff. This was kind of a death and roll album really for them. I think it's great. Never understood the hate for it. Printed in a sleeve. Just black wax. Nice labels. Yeah, it's a killer album as far as I'm concerned. I never understood why people don't like it. But Keep 'Em Right in the Free World, Black Star, Cross My Heart, Child's Play, Generation Hexed, Don't Believe a Word, Go to Hell. A great album. I was gutted when they split up after this, but they're back now and they're still releasing good music. But yeah, really, really happy that Earache reissued these, especially this. Original copies of this go for serious money. So I'm always happy to get a reissue because I'm simply not spending like £150 on one record. It's just not going to happen. Some people have to have original copies, and that's all good, but not me personally. I'll settle for a reissue if I can find one. If you can get an OG for a good price, obviously that's all good. But stuff like this, you're usually going to be paying a hell of a lot of money, so I'm happy to pick up a reissue. Carcass's Swan Song from 1996, a very, very underrated album. If you hated it back at the time, I recommend going back and giving it another listen. It might grow on you. You might still hate it, but I think it's fantastic. Great stuff. And that is it, I believe. Yeah, that's all for today. Thank you to everyone who watches, comments, subscribes, likes, all that good stuff. I'm knocking on the door of 100 subscribers now. So if you do like the videos, please do subscribe to the channel, like, comment, get in touch. Let me know what you think about these albums. And I will catch up with you next time. Cheers, guys. Good chatting to you. Look after yourselves. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.